We go. I do believe we're alive. So I'll say indeed and greetings unto you, beloved and holy friend. Look at us showing up at the time we usually do. What a change of pace that is. Has been a while. We came back home not too long ago. I settled, took the cactuses that I got gifted by Uncle Johan. Uh, Basically outside. One of them got super moldy. It was very concerning. It's still concerning to me. I do think they'll be fine. I did cut most of the mold out. But it felt, and it has felt, like a stark contrast being home. This is what we normally see, right? We see this normally. The little spider lilies in bloom. I do love them. And it's having you friends here with me. Yesterday we talked about a return to normalcy, right? And then I felt like it was a cool play of word to talk about the normal we see. And this is it, right? And again, the contrast that I noticed, one, is just how hot it is here. Significantly so. More so, definitely, than some of the places that we went through. It's curious to see how it affects me too. During the yoga today, I was having a hard time, I'll say. Like a real hard time. I think it was also in part because this rock that I'm sitting on is still baked warm to the touch. It was baked so warm that I didn't want to put my feet on the bare rock. I had to like shimmy myself onto my yoga mat to make sure that I don't touch the earth. It's about to say I should have some more left in here. And it's something that I'm definitely looking forward to. Right? The new normal that I'll see. I wonder if I search this information what I'll get. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Doesn't seem that different. Okay. Yeah. Our average temperature annually, that was pretty powerful. Joyce, Mark, Natalie, hi. It's nice to have you here with me. We're talking about the average temperature as it is throughout the entire year. Here, the average temperature is 19.4 degrees Celsius. And where I'm going, the average temperature is going to be 13.3 degrees Celsius. I will go down to colds of 0, like averages of 0, where our averages only goes down to like 13. and my hottest average will be higher technically. How about that? It's probably gonna start raining here on me soon. But before it does, I'm gonna be as present with you as I can be. How are you? I'm doing so well. Very, very well. Is that Joyce? No. Joyce is Joyce. I was thinking about Joy V for a second. I've been missing her in the yoga classes too. It is the festive season. Love from cold Canada. Warmth from South Africa. Thank you for being here with us and sending some love. It's always a pleasure to share this space with you. That it is. And there it comes. The rain has decided to falleth on me. I'll move these things a little bit inward. And then I'll move myself a little bit sideways too. Oh, the rain is coming pretty sideways. Nice. Some power out there. Thanks, you're doing good. You're looking so cute. Thanks. That's nice. Terra Nova loves it. The rain sounds. Is that a willow tree behind you or something? No. It's a mulberry tree. It's not a willow tree, but I think, in my personal opinion, a mulberry tree is just a little bit cooler. Just a wee bit cooler than a willow. Even though I love willows a lot, the fact that that is willow-like and it produces fruit as well, that's pretty cool. How neat, right? Yeah, it's raining out there, yo. We do need some rain. Or at least the corn. The corn needs some rain. I feel really at home. Suddenly, we hear the rains down in Africa. Yeah, even me. You two had the same smile for trees. That's so nice. Where did you stay here? Yo, folks, back home. Yeah. Look at us, Sam. Full circular. Yeah, I'm starting to get rained on, despite being under the roof, technically. We might lose internet. Shut up. This is a losing internet kind of rain, it looks like. Africa is a huge continent. That it is. It's summer in Africa. I live in Africa. It's not raining. Yeah. I've been busted, everyone. I've actually been lying to you this whole time. This hasn't been Africa. And that one friend just disproved all my credibility. One time. Uh, I am kind of getting rained on. But I don't know if I mind. It's kind of the place I'm in right now. Hey, Angelica, Angelina. Hoe gaan het? Goed, ik terug op de ijs. I'm back home. All of this normal that I see. This is normal to me. Yes. Do we lose power? Maybe. At least the Wi-Fi is on batteries. Sometimes that's how it be. The buffoon is the White House says it's a country, and he used the Sharpie to alter the path of a hurricane one time. So that moment when you have all the power. All the power is mine. I have all of it. Yes. So much power that I don't even know what to do with myself. Not my best one, but you get it. De storm is mooi. Ik hou baie van die reën. Ek self. I also like the rain. No. That's not gonna happen. That dude's music is all copyrighted. So if I play one of his songs, I know for a fact that that entire video will not be monetizable unless I do something about it. Right? Like remove the song snippet from my stream or something like that. It's a little bit of a hassle to do so. Not that big of a hassle, but the smallest hassle. That's too much. How many money do you make when people watch, like, or sub to you? Not many money, I'll say. Most of the money that I've made with my art. Second to that, and it's not by a lot. Most of the money I've made teaching yoga. I'm a daily yoga teacher as well, where I guide you through a practice. And then the least money I've made is with YouTube itself. And all of the money right now comes from memberships, essentially. Jovan is one of the big ones that has been gifting memberships to friends, and it does help. I think the average for a while now has been close to 1,000 Rand a month. Sometimes I just fall short. But you can say 1,000 Rand every other month, which is like $50 or so. And it's not been a life-changing amount of money, but at the same time, it's an amount of money that didn't force me to change my life, if that makes sense. And there is going to be a significant amount of change. I don't know if you can see it, but I hope you can. The hot rocks causing the rain to evaporate off of it. I've just been enamored looking at it this whole time, if you've been wondering what I've been looking at. That's Zhao. Love to you, Zhao. It's nice having you here. I was just talking about related fractals, right? The amount of money we make, that was very much a theme this family vacation. It feels like there's a lot of value placed on how much money you make. Sometimes by the world at large, but it's definitely been noticeable in my experience. And it has, in more ways than I maybe would like to admit, influenced my decision making, my value systems as well, my ambition, my perceived needs, right? What I need to be, what I need to do, how I need to be seen, etc., etc. It really has been a learning experience. And I am going to have to spend some time really integrating all that I went through. Ooh, art does make you a lot of money, but I don't know about yoga. Yeah, well, I don't make a lot of money, period. So an extra $100 to $200 a month goes a long way, right? And I've been doing it for like almost 4 years consecutively, I think. Is that right? When exactly did I get started? I ask myself, not knowing the answer to these questions. The internet remembers. There is digital remembrance. This version of me knows that it's been a long time. And it has ebbed and flown as well, right? There has been so much change in me, and I feel I have stayed very strong, despite the fact that my entire yoga practice, at least my entire daily yoga practice, is 15 minutes long. Basically like 4 push-ups, like 4 leg exercises, if you will, on each side, 4 back bends, 4 twists. Actually, there's like another set of twists as well at the end, so 8 twists to each side. No, 6 technically. And it doesn't ask that much of you. It's not completely just easy, but it's challenging enough that you can see yourself improving and you can feel yourself growing stronger and more stable. And it's very difficult because it's this dichotomy where people that practice yoga usually, or at least understand that they're capable of practicing by themselves. All they need is a yoga mat and themselves, and then there can be yoga, right? Where it's this stepping stone. A yoga teacher can very much be a stepping stone to a person's growth. And there's been many people in my class that came, stayed for a good while, and then moved on to, I'm sure their own practice or a different practice that they felt served them more. And in that way, there is this continuous relationship with non-attachment in understanding what it is I'm doing there as well, what I'm showing up for, and then doing so with consistency. I like being there for the people that show up again for it. Thinking about the friends that definitely won't. Like Maria. Maria was one of my first students. And she unfortunately passed. But still, there was a synchronicity shared across the world with a person. A connection was made despite the fact that it was never, I want to use the word deep, right? Like you only have so much time to build depth in the maybe 1 or 2 minutes before, and the 5 minutes. And the 5 minutes afterwards. But still, I knew enough to know that that person is also here for love, right? Here for the same reason we all are. Life really is quite surreal. The normal, everyday things we see in hindsight have so much more impact than we could have imagined in the moment. Just watch the roller fly up there. I don't know if you saw it too. I think you might be able to even. Maybe you did see it fly up there too. Beautiful blues. Jovan yoga is basically just stretching and trying to get fit though. How I got really flexible is through gymnastics. No, yoga is not basically just stretching and trying to get fit. Uh, Being able to stretch and being fit is a very convenient byproduct of yoga. Yoga literally means to unite with yourself. And when you do yoga, you show up with mindfulness of your breath and you move your body with intention. Every movement has meaning, has a reason, has a purpose, right? When we live our normal everyday lives, we can find ourselves very stationary and stuck in a certain way of being. And then when we do yoga, we unite with ourselves a little bit more fully as it relates to the other experiences that we sometimes forget. Right? And to add more context to what it is I mean, There is an experience, my practice is the same one every day. And there is an experience that you gain doing the same thing like that for 15 to 20 minutes every day. And then you learn a lot about yourself and about what it is your body is capable of. Right? For instance, uh, I am capable of laying on my back and having my feet touch the ground above my head. Right? But if I am especially tense, or I've been not sitting well, or I've not been taking care of myself properly, I lose that ability. And because I try it every single day, in a certain point in my practice, every single day, I have a certain baseline, just in that single pose, about where it is I am right now. And then there are, of course, many of them. And every single one of them reveals information to you. So, yeah, again, being able to stretch and getting fit is a convenient byproduct. Knowing yourself. Knowing yourself is the goal. Brittany, hey, good morning. Yoga is meditation for the body. I like that show. That is beautiful. Dan the man. Hey, dude. Missed you. It's nice to have you here at the end of the holidays. Getting close to the new year. How you do it? Gymnastics needs a lot of strength. Very true. To be able to do, because you got to be flexible. And to be flexible, you have to be strong. But for yoga, you don't have to be strong or flexible. It gets you to be strong. Again, try some Ashtanga yoga, right? If you think you're strong, put on a 1 hour Ashtanga yoga, right? You'll have your ass handed to you so hard. You're gonna want to hit pause and sit down, drink water, right? And then the teacher that's providing this class for you is going to do everything that they're telling you to do. And while they're doing it, they're giving cues. They're making jokes. While you are barely surviving, you know, trying to catch your breath. This teacher is doing all of those things and being calm as a cucumber. And now you'll do it like this, they say. Only 5 more seconds, they say. 5 seconds pass. They go, yeah, that 5 seconds was the 5 seconds before this next 5 seconds, actually. So we'll do 5 more seconds. And then you do 5 more. And it's like, actually, remember that previous time I said 5 seconds? I actually meant more 5 seconds. I'm laying it on thick, but some teachers are really like that, where they feel themselves being able to go a little bit longer, and then they're like kicking your ass. Depends on. There's a lot of yoga. There's so much to yoga. Don't limit your mind. That was a big thing that I felt being echoed this vacation as well with the family. Don't limit your mind, right? Everything and everyone, they are already trying to do that, trying to give you a very conformed way of being. Don't limit your mind, at the very least. Your body is limitation enough. You do know that Melt is a licensed and employed yoga teacher, right? Yeah. Yeah, I am. Bet your ass I am. It's true. Thank you, Sam. Dan, love to you. I am 3 minutes away from mozzarella sticks, 6 of them. Like deep fried or something? Or just straight? Straight mozzarella sticks. Gonna be deposited. I'm so sorry. Dan, bro, are you already greened out for the day at Check's watch? 9:30 in the morning. Don't judge him. It's the 29th of December and stuff. All right. This is what I'm watching.
This cat is like judging me. Don't you judge me. Don't you look at me like that. Don't you not look at me like that. Look at me. I don't know if that's better. Why are you scowling? Why am I being scowled right now? You upset with me for going away for a while? You're so upset. I promise. I promise it wasn't malicious. I'm prammings. Just that gaze. If a look could kill, I would be dead right now. Buried 6 feet under. Gymnastic needs mental strength. Everything needs mental strength. Getting out of the bed in the morning needs mental. I'm sorry. I'm laying it on thick. And to get mental strength to to be through yoga or just daily stretches, what most of people don't want to do in gymnastics because they say they aren't fit enough. Have you tried doing daily yoga? Have you tried that? I can promise you, you're gonna have some mental strength challenge. There are gonna be days that you're just like, and then you have to be like, no, actually, I'm gonna be mentally stronger than that. Sometimes that's good. I'm gonna go for a run. Nice, Dan, Sam, and then I'm on vacation. Okay, good. You can get high by working out. Yes, even by breathing. You should by breathing. The rain, it stopped now. I mean, there's some drips and drabs, but it's not saucing down the way it has just a while ago. This device is not long for this world. Okay, I mean, actually, it's got 11% left. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but I'm gonna give you friends as much as I can. Yeah. Reuniting is really relaxing as well as yoga for me. Yoga is fun, but I like gymnastics more. You don't have to compare. You can like gymnastics and do yoga. You can be a yoga practitioner and do a gymnastics. You can do a yoga and then go swimming. Maybe a yoga and gymming. A yoga and horse riding. A yoga and EUC gliding. All right? Don't limit your mind. If you share an opinion, right? This is a take that I heard from a man riding an EUC, and I wish I remembered his name, but I was watching one of his videos, and he shared this opinion, I guess, about not sharing opinions. The wheel I got is made by a brand that was historically known to be, in so many words, lame. They were pretty lame because they had very robust safety features built into their wheels that didn't allow people to ride them as hard as they want to, right? They would have like a lot of headroom. Imagine having a really fast car, like a really fast car, but then the manufacturer automatically edits your max speed to, let's say, 75, 60 to 75% of what it's actually capable of doing. And people were really bummed about that, right? So much so that they would refuse to purchase the products they make. And now they did come out with, technically, by all standards, the best wheel, performance wise, right? The thing has a top speed of 93 miles an hour on a one wheel. I would never. I couldn't imagine myself trying to even go that fast. But because of all of that opinion holding and opinion sharing, right? Somebody asks which wheel to get, somebody else says, never get this brand because this brand likes to play it too safe and They don't make wheels that rip your face off with all the torque right off the bat. Right, gives you the chance to over torque it if you really tried. I'm almost digressing. I'm digressing. I'm trying to get this fractal across to you, Angelica, Angelina, Angemamamams. Yeah, is that when you share an opinion like yoga is fun, but I like gymnastics more. Depending on who you share that opinion with, you might get a response, but you might also get silence. And I find asking questions helps more. So maybe I should ask you, how much time have you spent with it? Right, because this is my own bias, I'll admit that much, but I imagine that gymnastics is a little bit more strenuous on your body because of all of the jerking motions, right? Hey, the rain is coming again, but this time it's coming my way. I might have to move myself. Balaklava Billy. I'm not gonna kick you for that comment, even though, good God, it is quite tempting. This is a space for healing. If you feel that that's the right time of your life, say that. Love is true. Thank you, Sam, for protecting the space. I still am not seeing the messages. Ah, I'm seeing some of them now. I think I definitely did miss it a lot. Okay, there we go. Is the sun God? I don't really believe that's a question for me to answer. I, if anything, think there's no separation. Right? There just is. To be or not to be. I can't really balance though, so if I had to do a handstand on a balance beam, I would fall off in very quickly. 0.0001 seconds. Yeah. You know what would help with balance? Yoga. You should do some yoga. Integrate some tree poses into your daily routine. Do you guys see the trailer for the Odyssey? Can't say that I have that. The Odyssey. Why does it sound like it should be familiar? I have that. I'm super excited. Sam's game. The epic Greek tale. The Odyssey. Oh, that Odyssey. That is pretty cool. Made into film. Me too, Sam. I'm going into IMAX. Yeah, IMAX definitely is the way to do it if you're gonna do it. I'm checking you. I'm checking you for things. So you seem relatively clean. No, clean. No, clean. Don't you don't you force your face into me. He's like force petting himself. Oh, you silly creature. You creature of creatures. You creature of creatures. What are you doing? What are you doing? Did you miss us, people? Did you miss us human beings? Did you miss the humans? Huh? Did you miss the human beings? Oh, did you miss us? Huh? Did you miss us, you little grandpumps? Are you crummy grandmamas and mamas? Right at your cup, huh? Did you miss us? Did you miss quamps?
Look at the mess that you've made. All of these hairs now on my clothing. Sometimes that I would be. I'm one of those people who have been waiting eagerly for the Earth to give up surviving copy of the Greek epic cycle so I can know for sure what happened before Homer's fanfiction. I'm only new Super Mario Odyssey. I have a birthday next Sunday then. I'm hoping the birthday Santa takes me. That sounds nice. Next Sunday. You should let us know still. When is that? The 6th? The 6th? Happy early birthday, Sam. Yeah, I'll get my early birthday soon too. Would be a nice thing of Santa to do to take you to see the Odyssey. I'm guessing it's gonna be out by then. I don't know what birthday Santa is. Lamau. Did you see Skrillex? Skrillex is casting it. Look at this dude. Look at this dude trying to sneak a seat onto my seat. This is my seat, you ruffian. I'll squeeze you. He'll get squeezed. Squeeze him. Squeezing him. Can't be sitting in my seat, oh. Who you think you as? You can just think you can sit on my seats? You can't be doing that. Can't be doing that, bro. Can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. Give me some of this. All right. This thing is losing charge. No, no. He's trying again. He's trying. Look at him. He's trying again. Don't you be even trying. I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention. You can't fool me, you creature. You creatures. Creature. You creatures. Yeah. Yeah. No, is he? That would be hilarious though, seeing Skrillex. No, he's not. I mean, but he could be. It is possible. That is hilarious. Gymnastics is a really good sport that could get you fit and flexible, but you need a lot of strength to be able to do gymnastics because to be flexible, you need. Yeah, you've said that. It's true what you're saying. Solipsism. You're the only conscious being. Nothing exists except loneliness. Everything, including your family, friends, neighbors, are only illusions. You could believe that. You could believe that. But in believing that, you would be believing as much of an illusion as believing your family is one. Or believing your family isn't. Right? So illusion, you're gonna be illusioning. So you might as well try and make it a good one. Right? Try and make this not a nightmare. Melt, it's so hype. It's Christopher Nolan directing it. Sick. I need to go and watch it. I will. I haven't been YouTube or anything much for the last while. It has been a little bit of a break from the technologies. Flexibility is not developed on strength, but agility. Strength can take away from how much flexibility you have. Just ask bodybuilder dudes exactly. Strength is something you gotta work hard for, as it may be really hard for some people to get strong. True. Nah, it's a while, Melty. It doesn't come out till 17/7. Ah, I had no idea it was so far out then. Well, Sam, Santa will have to make a circle or something. Come back to that. Everything needs strength nowadays. Yeah, you have to be strong. You have to be. Right. Sometimes it's okay not to be because other people can be strong for you, but it's, I don't think, ever okay never to be. Right. And if you don't think you're strong, then it should be your utmost excitement and goal to get stronger every day going forward. Mrs. Sam, going to give one of the biggest yet dangerous exams of my life that will decide if I will get into a great coaching for an exam
that 3 million people will have with an acceptance rate of 0.2%. GB. That sounds like a lot of pressure, Moon Knight. Can't imagine how hard that must be. I'm proud of you for showing up, for taking the steps in that direction. Hey, Patch Guy, has it? Have you been here before, right? Just a long, long time ago. There's a folder somewhere tucked away in my brain that says so. Being strong is something to be really grateful for, because if you have strength, you can do everything. And every sport, even land loop, which is really hard to do for some people. I don't know what land loop is, but it is true. Being strong opens the world up to you a lot more, right? You can climb places that others couldn't. You can steer vehicles in ways that others wouldn't. You can enact control over your environment. Thinking about the flow state as I went down that rabbit hole a little bit. In Afrikaans, landloop. Landloop. Not landloop. Yeah, landloop is just like long distance running. Long distance running, we call it. See you next year, guys. Miss Chow, Sam, Melt, everyone. Wishing you all a great new year. Good luck to you, Moon Knight. See you next year, dear friend. Yes, we can read it perfectly well. We just don't know what it is. Is land loop cross country? Yeah, is it cross country? Not exactly. It's like I think 400-meter up, so completely around the field once or more times, I think starts becoming landloop. So it's like endurance running, long distance. Happy New Year to you, friends, coming up soon. This device is on its last legs. I'm gonna go and get my secondary screen so I can show you, friends, a flower. Actually, you saw yesterday's flower. At least you watched me make most of it. I don't know how much of the process you actually got to see, because apparently it was on loop for a while there. But c'est la vie. Sometimes that's how it be. I'm gonna run a 5K later. Ja, det är små landloop. Langafstand. Long distance. Landloop is really hard to do for some people who are not strong. But if you can run very fast and you are very strong, then you can do it. No. Hey! 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 This dude trying to get on my cushion with me. Nee. Nee, it's my cushion. It's my cushion, it's mine. It's my cushion, you stouter boter. He's like, okay, then I'll get on top of you. Don't think I don't think that's the idea you should be getting. Oh, that's not the right idea. There you go. Yeah. You can sit here. Sit here. Here. Here's a place for you. You're still gonna get a bunch of hair on my yoga mat, but here. Hey, come Iso. Iso. I'm gonna be comfortable here. Watch. He's gonna wait until I'm not paying attention. He's gonna try and get on this. He's gonna try and get on this with me again. I think I hated people telling me to run, disguised as me hating running. He tried. He thought about trying. I think I hated people telling me to run, disguised as me hating running. I can enjoy it now. I get you. You're like, oh, I hate these people for making me do this. And they were like, oh, she hates doing that, but look at her go. And then they were like, oh, actually, all of this is me raging through it. This landscape looks familiar. Hey, everyone. Hey, Darren. It is, we are home. It is true. You gotta get power through when you hit the release now. It's true. He got a smart mind if he can't sit next to you. And then he sit on top of you. Yeah, he's clever. I'm trying to get him to like behave. To sit stir, you creature, cretin, you cretin, you creature. All right. What's that? What's that? What's he saying? What's he saying? He's saying something. Kobe's suddenly losing his mind. The cats are making sounds. Yeah, I can enjoy it now. Love is true. I did show you the flower yesterday, but I'll show you again today. Happy to. The hard eyes. Ah, jeebies. Oh, jeebums. Jibnabieps. All right, and now I'll read you a poem. It went a little something like this. Remember that moment that I said it went a little something like this? I just realized I never posted yesterday's flower for some reason. Inexplicable reason, yes. I didn't even take a screenshot. I guess I fell asleep before completely finishing this process. C'est la vie. Sometimes it be like that. I will remedy the situation immediately. But I'll have to do it a little bit later. Yeah. I'll have to make the days and then read you both tomorrow. I'm happy that I saw, because otherwise I would have been spazzing about it later today, and now you get to watch me spaz. Spazzing together. Spaz together strong. I love you, dear friends. Thank you for joining me for today's live stream. It was a pleasure sharing the space. Returning to this normal world we see. I appreciate you for joining me. I'll see you again real soon. Bye, everybody. Love to you. Cheers for today. Holding you close here with me.
Are you early today? Technically, I'm on time today, Nancy. And today, not like yesterday, I am finishing a little bit earlier too. It was nice to see you here with me, Nancy, friend. Sending you so much love. Holding you here with me, dear friend. I'll see you again tomorrow. And soon on the Patreon again as well. Love to you.